Hey, Group Life Leaders, Pastor Mike here with Pastor Brian. We're in front of the Fair Trade Cafe enjoying some coffee, and we've got talking about the upcoming small group semester, and we're excited about it. There's some great groups coming up, some great topics, and some good growth that's going to happen. We got to talking about some of the ways in the past that we have invited people and recruited people to join our small groups, and Brian has done an amazing job in the past with that. And we got to thinking maybe you might need some help in that area. You got a great group plan, a great topic, but you're wondering, is anybody going to show up? And I know for me, a lot of times we lean on the church. Well, the church will get people in there, they're going to advertise, but what we found out in our past is that people need that personal invite. When they see you face to face or get an email from you, they're really going to rethink, hey, I need to join this group. That's a great group I want to be a part of. So I'm going to ask Brian to give us today just 3 timely tips for recruiting and inviting people into your small group. So go with number 1.
Yeah, Mike, you're right. Those personal invites are huge, and I'm a testimony of that. My second time at Life Coast Church, had a couple guys come up to me, didn't even know them, invited me to lunch, and next thing you know, I was in their growth group, and here I am still today, many years later. Not only getting involved in a group, but getting to stand up on the stage, preach messages, lead groups, and it's all because somebody stepped out of the comfort zone and invited me. And that's a huge number 1 step for getting people to come to your group. That personal invite. It means a lot to somebody when you walk up to them, you start a conversation with them, and you're able to just really show that you want to invest in them by inviting them to grow in their spiritual walk with Christ. That can make all the difference in the world. So that's huge. So I want to encourage you, a good way to do this is come a little early to church. Get a chance to communicate with some people, talk to some people, or maybe even stay a little bit later. You see somebody stand there, just go up to them, talk to them.
Yeah, what we found, Brian, is that people want to join a group, but they don't know, if they really know the group leader, or they haven't seen him in a while. And here's what we found: if you don't come to church, but you're leading a group, nobody's seen your face, so how do they know if they're going to trust you? Or so what Brian said, just come a little early, stay a little late, and feel free to invite, because people want to be invited. So, but you got to be there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Getting there early, maybe staying a little later. And just reaching out and connecting with people. Another great way too is using some of the sources we have out there, like the multimedia sources and stuff like that. Facebook's a great way to market your group out to other people, maybe even people who aren't even part of Life Coast Church that are on your contact list. But just giving a description of what your growth group is, when you're going to be meeting, the location. You might be surprised who may turn up. So that's another great source to use to reach out to people as well.
Yeah, and you can connect with Brian. We've got some templates for Facebook invites we've done in the past, how they might look, some of the graphics, but we would love to help you in that. Some of you guys have thousands of friends on Facebook or now Instagram. What a great opportunity for you just to reach out to those people. And you don't know what God's doing on their heart. That might be the best thing for them, and they're just waiting for an invite like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are 2 great ways, but my third way, and what I think is the best way, is multiplying yourself. There's such reward in that, in yourself, for yourself, as well as for those who you're multiplying through. If you've been leading a growth group for a while and you have some people who are constantly coming to your group, use them just like Jesus used the disciples. He trained them up, he sent them out, and sent them out to invite other people as well. So I want to encourage you to do that. That's a great source of getting people into your group and multiplying your group, is by investing in people who are already coming. Use them, send them out to do personal invites as well. Plus, just like going back to the Facebook thing and social media, they have thousands of contacts as well. So you never know who could show up at your group. So there's 3 great sources that I really recommend, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and we use those consistently. So listen, we're praying for you, Group Life Leaders. We know it's going to be a great semester coming up. We know lives are going to change. We just want to help you get those lives into your groups so that God can do His work. Anything you need, we're here for you. We've got resources. Brian would just love to hang with you, connect with you, email, Facebook, whatever, and give you a hand. And we want this to be your best group semester ever. All right? Hey, Brian, thanks for being with me.
Absolutely.
We're going to go have some coffee. Have a great day.